I think young doctors, especially residents, but all young doctors need support. And they are put into incredibly stressful positions and situations and not given a lot of instruction about how to deal with it. And so a lot of it is figuring it out on your own, making it up as you go along, taking care of yourself, having to go out and ask for help. So I think my first question would be about medical school. You went to school here in Chicago. You're a DO, am I right?
Correct.
Yeah. How long was your schooling? I can't remember.
4 years in osteopathic medical school.
Okay.
Mhm.
What did they tell you about stress and how to take care of yourself?
To be honest, I think they kind of glossed over the subject. I think it was mostly a box that they had to tick in some of their, onboarding procedures to say, oh, burnout is a real thing. Here are some things you can do about it. But it all seemed very abstract. Like they
Mhm.
would say, there's a counselor you can see if you'd like to. We have lots of, physical activity things you can do, like intramural dodgeball teams on the weekends, but no real like hard instruction on this is what you can do to cope with the difficulties of medical school, both emotional difficulties, physical strains, spiritual difficulties.
Mhm. Not even a unit, like a week or a day of it. No.
No, it was maybe an hour here and there over the 4 years.
Yeah. I think what you said another time was more of an idea than an actual instruction.
Right,
And
exactly.
and what was the result of that when you went out into the hospital, when you began to deal with patients? I mean, I don't even know about the emergency room. That's real stress. But what was the result of this not having enough support?
Well, I actually sought it out on my own. So I know I had several co-medical students who ended up actually dropping out from stress, and just life occurrences that they had no way to cope with. I sought help from counselors, or even just talked with my family and friends and partner about how can I manage this stress, what are things we can do, and so I got a lot of good tips from family members who were social workers and therapists that could
Mhm.
help me out like that.
Yes.
But I don't think everyone had that kind of access to uh, people that would help them with coping mechanisms.
Hmm.